Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, man. It is your boy Mazzer here, and we are back with another Clash of Clans video. And guys, on to this video, we're gonna be jumping into more Titan attack. Yes, guys, you asked me to bring this for you. You asked to see, for example, some of these attacks on a, for example, box space. So I want to mention and also show you some replays so you can see how you can attack a box space, and I can walk you through deeper version of this strategy. And also I'm gonna bring you a very common base that you might have already seen in Legends a lot. I've done a video on that base, which is, you know, defending the ghosts basically, but the ghost will be gone by, for example, I think 1 or 2 days. Let's see this, hold on. Yeah, actually in a few days, so it's like 1.5 days, so like 2 days, let's say, the ghost will be gone, so you can have, you know, better bases and all. But yeah, we're gonna jump into this, and if people are still running that base, you can use this method to get through that. And then I'm also gonna show you a nice attack on one of the top players in the world, not top as in Legends trophies, but actual very decent player from a very decent clan. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into it and let's go. Also guys, before we go, I just wanted to also make sure you know where I finished in Legends. You can already see we are ranked 582. And yeah guys, it's been an insane season, to be honest. It's a few days that I was in Legends actually, and I'm gonna show you my logs also, so you can take a look at how exactly I did. As you can see guys, this is the last day of my Legends League. You can see so many defenses and so many 3 stars, guys. This attack strategy is insane, and that's why we're gonna get right into it. And I want to show you also that the trophies of the people who I hit was also pretty high. And to be honest, I really like these results, man. It's been an insane season. I went there for 9 days. I know what I'm saying, it was just crazy. So 9 days in Legends, and I already hit rank. It was beautiful. Hopefully next season we're gonna smash it as well. But yeah, let's just jump right into this video without any further ado. Let's go. All right, first base we have this box base from Club X, and guys, this is one of the pro clans. But let's not talk about that. We're talking about the box base. I'm gonna pause it right here. What do you need to look for when you want to blimp with those super archers in a box base? Because a lot of times you have no hounds most of the time, well, or maybe let's say all the time. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a hound. So what do you do, and how do you make sure the blimp gets to the place? You need to know, first of all, how the base is designed. You need to look at the base in that 30 seconds and be like, okay, where do I think the traps are first off? Because you can see the air defense placement like here, here, and here. I'm not gonna go too up, because if I zoom too out you might get a bit confused, but let's just say that, okay, this air defense and this one. So you can already see the traps can be in this area, preventing you to get to the town hall, and some traps might be in this area a little bit, and then the other ones could be in these empty areas for you to prevent, to get, you know, to be able to collect a lot of value with the super wizards, you know, between the eagle and the multi. Or the traps could be, you know, around this area, trying to, you know, not make sure you get around here. But what do you do, and how do you attack this? Also, if I didn't mention, of course the sweepers are pointing this way, so that is less likely to have traps here. But you don't want to fly into 2 sweepers without a hound. Like, that's just, you know, very risky, because you have no freeze on this strategy. So where do you drop? Well, I'm gonna give you a tip on this. You can always go creative, because you have wall breakers. Yes, make sure you go a bit creative, because the wall breakers can give you so much value. And take a look at how I'm gonna exactly deploy this blimp to get through and land outside here, because I didn't mention these areas could also have some air mines in, because they're in the middle of the base. So around this area, this one here and here, there could be air bombs. So these are gonna prevent the blimp to reach inside this whole triangle area to get a lot of value. But with this blimp, you can also deploy everything outside, because the wall breakers can also break in. And even though the archers can already, you know, just use their long range to reach the town hall. Now look at this. I'm gonna invisible, but take a look at my next invisibility, which is important. I'm gonna pause it right where I drop, because the first one was around here. That doesn't matter too much, but the second one, look at it. I'm deploying it a bit to the inside, so when I clone the super archers, they actually drop the other side of the wall for more value, even though they are still gonna reach everything, guys, from outside, because they're super archers. From this area they can reach everything. But if you have a few cloned in, you never know, you might get the multi. That is huge value. These ones are not going to be able to get the multi. But let's just keep on watching. 2 clones and the rage. Few archers inside the base, gonna give you way more value. And try to get, look at that spell tower. Beautiful value right there. And now you just need to keep them invisible. Keep the queen invisible. This is important. Enemy queen cannot be visible because the archers will switch, and you can already see when they switch to the king, they are gonna keep on staying on the king, and your rage will run off, they will run off, they will just be damaging nothing. And you can see already, I'm gonna pause this, look at this space. Take a look at this space. Of course, not a lot of box spaces are gonna, let you enter that, little area near the town hall. Because going back to the air defense placement, this is what some of the other creators might not tell you exactly where is the safe spot to deploy the blimp. Usually, when you're gonna go on a box space, it's either go for the eagle, so around this area you can deploy a few loons on this cannon and go inside the eagle, but then the monolith would be up in here, and there will be so much left of the other side of the base for you to sui. It might be a Tesla farm here, your sui could be completely bad or something. Sometimes you always can also go with the warden ability. But let's keep on watching this. Now, what do you do after this? Like, what is the plan? Well, the plan is easy. You need to go around the base where the eagle is, because we didn't take out the eagle, and you definitely do not want to go around here and try to finish on the eagle, because the eagle will shred you. And don't forget, we have the warden. But take a look at that. One Electro Titan in front of the queen, or on the queen. You can always drop it so you can go and help the queen out with the hound or some headhunters, anything, to be honest. I didn't funnel the queen too much, but just two sneaky goblins. But I can already see deploying everything with the warden. We have the lizard with the warden, and you're gonna see later that how important that could be in certain some of the attacks. Basically, king here, because we have the warden, you don't need the king inside with your main army. But I was like, let's just put him in, because on the outside, take a look at the king, he's not gonna get any value, to be honest, and there's nothing that he can go in. You can see you have to cut him really crazy, like crazy funnel. But look at this RC coming in, making sure these guys with that wall breaker, take a look at that. These are the things that you need to keep on deploying when everything is down. These are the only things remaining, because you have no spells, so you don't have to worry about everything too much. But take a look at that RC, making sure this group went here, and then inside they went like that. So they didn't go on the outside, they didn't move out. This is exactly what I also said in my Lalo guides. You don't want your army to go on the outside. But take a look at this warden ability, pulling these traps with that one loon, making sure the healers will stay up, and this headhunter actually activating the tornado trap. Doesn't matter we didn't kill the queen, we still have so much of the army left. So the poison lizard are also there to help you kill these heroes, dropping the minions as well for the cleanup. Of course, we're gonna have more cleanup here, but it is what it is. My headhunter is gonna get targeted, it's fine. But look at the lizard. This is what I love about the lizard. Look at the damage and the slow thing they can give. Look at that queen. This is so much helping you with the time, guys. That lizard can kill the heroes really fast with your army, not alone. I'm not saying it's too OP, it's not OP. I wish they would change something about it so they can it can be very good, but also do splash damage maybe. So splash poison damage, just a bit, just a tiny bit, 2-3 tile of splash. That would be very nice to see it. It would just be insane to see, for example, how to jump into some really restricted areas with the heroes right there. It would be insane, man. Moving on to the next base. This is one of the bases that you may see every single day. Literally every single day you may see this base twice. That is insane. And for a lot of people that are low or in the middle of Legends League, maybe 5-6, 5-8, or 5, I would say 5-5 even, you're gonna see this. But take a look at how I'm gonna blimp this. I am gonna invest the warden. Why did I do that? It's because, guys, two things. Firstly, look at this area. This is the only empty area for this area.
What?
That was too many areas. Oh my god. This is the only empty spot basically in this area that could have traps. But that's why we're gonna use the warden. But you can see already there is no trap here. There is nothing to put, like for example a tornado. A tornado can really mess you up on this strategy. That's why you don't really want to risk too much. But on this one you can do this risk because the tornado is not there. Look at these two poison towers. What is that for? Poison towers are really annoying, guys. So you cannot really go from this angle or this one, or a bit on the top side, because the poison tower or the sweeper can actually help just be annoying to you. Also, you're gonna pull the CC on top. That's why a lot of the times the top side is mostly really covered with a lot of traps. And also another thing is the heroes. If you drop the blimp, these heroes can actually move away from your invisibility and making the archers really hard to, direct the town hall basically. And this bottom, look at that, how much value you can get. I'm gonna pause, later on, but take a look at this blimp going in. There is 2 traps right there. That's why we didn't risk the empty blimp. We, put the warden, put the blimp down. You have that, clone spells, so you can always clone a bit inside the base. Take a look at the other invisibility. That gives you value to clone anywhere inside this other area that you can drop the archers on. You can even drop them the other side of the wall. That's how good the clone is. And now you're just gonna keep on dropping the invisibility. The archers are low on HP, so I'm dropping the invisibility a bit earlier than I would have dropped, a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can see already, guys. Take a look at that. The warden's still alive. Look at how much value we got. We got one of the spell towers as well. And I'm gonna pause this right here. This is the value out of a warden, which is still alive, out of super, archers that are still alive and trying to hit, and then out of a few loons. Now we're gonna pull the CC also with this method. Take a look at that. That's why I love this, entrance to this space. There's nothing left. And of course, you don't need the warden anymore on this army because it's not a lolo, it's not hard to deploy. You can just deploy everything inside, man. Literally, look at that. I'm not doing anything. That's why, for example, I really like this army because it's a very good change personally for me. I've been having such hard time with lolo in the past few years, so I've been learning it. I've been doing it so good lately, but also it's Town Hall 15, man. You need to have a change. If you want to change, this is the way. I'm gonna wall break the outside so I can drop some sneakies, maybe some funnel, so I can again make sure that the funnel is right so the heroes go back down. That is the best way to funnel the heroes. Now take a look at these titans. This is why I love them. Take a look at those skills. They can't even get close. What is that? That is too OP. And now the single locks on. Of course we don't have a freeze, but you have so much damage and power. King comes back to life with the Phoenix, and this is also good because the Phoenix on King can pull the traps for the healers. On this base, a lot of the traps are on the outside, like around these areas, because that's where the air defenses are placed, so you cannot really deploy everything. And by the way, I deployed RC on the bottom side. Why did I do that? I can go back and show you. Well, it's basically very simple, guys, because the RC can do so much damage with the Diggy, and I can already see, I can look at my up heroes and like on the top side, my army, that they are good there. They don't need help off my RC. It's gonna be good, but then what if I time fail? Take a look at that. This is why I go from the bottom side with some cleanup and the RC to try to, connect these armies together at this point. That's simple. I can put it for you, so everything gets tanked beautifully. Not everything is gonna be on my RC. You can see the Diggy helping beautifully as well. And now the poison tower also is gonna get distracted by the RC, which is good because take a look at here. If the poison would have been there, a lot of things would be in the poison, but this is just too crushed to even care about a poison tower. But as I was saying, the Phoenix is just insane. It brings the king back for 8 seconds on the max level, and it also tanks, it also damages, it keeps on going, and it's air targeting. So if there's a few expos and a few cannons at the end, you can always get it with the Phoenix. One Phoenix can maybe finish off a base for you. Alright, we are here on this base. Look at that. X Team Esports, guys. This is one of the highest, I would say teams and clans in overall Clash of Clans, pro teams and pro matches, and this is TT from it.
What do you mean by that?
Don't get me wrong though, hey, I know what you're thinking, man, but this is TT. So what do we do on this base? Well, it's simple. You need to blimp. But where do you blimp? Well, you can already see that I'm making sure the first defense is down, so the loons can take a tanking from this one, and also test for these empty spots. This is why a lot of people fail in the blimps, because they do not let the loons go forward. If you're like that and drop 1 or 2 loons here and then the blimp, well, sorry, but the blimp can catch a trap here and it catch a tornado here, maybe, you never know. But that's why you let the loons go forward a bit and then blimp. The second thing, why do we blimp there? Take a look at the base. What do we get from blimping that area? Well, because we have wall breakers and also super archers, of course, they're going to be able to reach the town hall from the other side of the wall. But here you're going to see what I did. I missed a placement. So I missed a blimp placement and actually dropped the other side, I believe. I hope so. But also with the invisibility spell, you're not really going to care because you have 6 invisibility on your own. So you have so much time to come back to the town hall. Not the first second, but you can come back. But I'm going to play it. So take a look. Why did I send the blimp like that again, man? I know there was no trap there. This is just something that the, you know, obviously I would say experience gives you, but overall you can always try to go for a better blimps and a risky blimp sometimes without a warden. Take a look at these archers. Now this is where it gets interesting about the invisibility drop. Take a look at that. I'm making the RC invisible. Keep on making it invisible, and then I want to make the hound invisible so the archers do not go back to it. Take a look at that. If the hound was not, you know, under the invisibility spell and was completely visible, the archers, and the invisibility spell, let's say, was placed here, the archers would have leave these defenses right here and go and hit the hound, and there was going to be no way with one invisibility left you can make the hound invisible, but then the rage is already off. That's why you need to always think about dropping the invisibility right in the middle of those 4 seconds that you are dropping the previous one. That's why, again, you can already see how much of the base is gone. We did not get the monolith, I believe. I don't think we got it. No, we didn't. So what is the plan here? I'm pulling the CC, but where do you sui? It's simple as that, guys. You do not want to enter to the monolith. You always want to finish on it, because, guys, you're going to have RC, you're going to have, let's say, some few tanking archers, for example, or you never know. A lot of things could go right in the attack till the end of the attack. So a lot of the other normal stuff, like a loon, like a healer, can come in front of the monolith. But here, if you start inside the monolith and go around the base like that, then the monolith can actually, you never know, kill one of your heroes completely and you're done. But look at this, we have the warden. So now I'm pulling the, you know, obviously the hound. I have a titan to use and, you know, try to get it over with. I'm gonna put it on double time, but look at this. This is again what experience brings you. I did not funnel my queen a single bit except that one storage, because I already knew that a queen is gonna take this, go forward, take this, and then go again, like here, come back, and then go around. This is something that, again, the experience just tells you there is no way the queen is going to go to the air defense, because I already know that. So I didn't put too much effort on funneling it. That's why you're going to have more, you know, funneling troops on the other side to funnel these stuff back in, like funneling here and try to put these main army inside the base like that. That is the best way to put it for you. And you can already see I have this lizard. So take a look at how annoying it's going to be to the enemy heroes. Put a baby jack with one loon to take out that archer tower, and also baby jack can be staying alive nicely, but of course it's gonna go, you know, back to the main troop and die. But my queen ability is gone. Another loon and a baby jack to, you can already see, to damage the archer tower. And I didn't see the air defense here after I saw it after I dropped the loon, so it was a bit waste of the loon because it's gonna die. But look at this warden ability later I'm gonna pop as well. It's important. But one headhunter and that poison lizard is gonna be nice, but the poison lizard is dead. You're gonna see. That's what I'm saying. He needs a boost. He needs maybe a lot more HP, I would say, but it is what it is. RC with 2 wizards. I didn't again see this Tesla popping up on the left side, so I would drop the wizards a bit to the, you know, right maybe. Wall break to give access to the expo and all this stuff on the other side, and healers taking a few shots. But I can already tell that how much of this base is gone, and I have still the warden ability beautifully popped here. My healers also getting tanked nicely with the warden ability. And now take a look at that warden ability. Still level 60 warden is insane, but look at the monolith. You're finishing on it, but you have so much stuff with the RC and the diggy. It didn't even shoot anything really, guys. It killed maybe one of these titans, and I still have what, 4 left out of 4, guys. It didn't even kill a single titan, that monolith. This whole base did not kill a single titan. That is some insane results of this strategy. So use it if you can. I time failed here, of course, because, well, I didn't send my RC to it. That's right, I sent my RC on top. Sometimes you can send her on the bottom side and try to clean up behind her to do that best side. You know, for example, if the monolith wasn't there, I would have sent the RC, but it's a bit risky. So you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have invisibility left, you might not even have the diggy, so it's even more risky. The diggy can save the attack a lot of the times, guys. So if you don't like the diggy, go for it and use it on the RC for now. But later on, if you are in the Lalo, I would also recommend to you try to use it with Warden. It's not the best choice, to be honest, because the owl has more value than that sometimes, but it is what it is, guys. I hope you really like this video. I tried my best to explain this strategy deeper to you on 2 or 3 different bases that you might have already seen, and obviously a pro player, really, I want to showcase that to you as well. So I hope you can give it a try and let me know if you liked it. The link of this strategy will be down below, but if you want to see also me attacking this live, I did it, and you know, I think it was 2 or 3 videos ago. I'm not completely sure, because I might do another video after I record this one and upload that one first. I don't know about these timings, okay, but it is what it is, man. Go watch that. I'm gonna link it at the end of this video right now on your screen probably. I hope you liked it. Again, as always, thank you for the support. It's been absolutely insane with you guys, and we hit 3.5k subscribers, so I love you all for it, man. I hope I see you soon. Take care. Peace.